They're at like the plates.
Where's plates and spoons? Isn't it where the teacups are? I really want to eat there. What a beautiful day in Saigon. There's not much ever. No biggie. This is TP Bank. TP Bank allows you to withdraw money without any interest. So if you're ever in the area and you need to take cash out, go to TP Bank, look for one. They usually have ATMs outside. Okay, let's go. Ah, James bag. Hello. Do you remember us? Very cute doggy.
Con vậy? Về rồi.
Không.
Ngồi không? Tiền có không? Ngồi đi ăn nha. Lấy hai ghế cho con. Đi đâu lẹ vậy?
Đi xúc tiền.
Ngồi đi.
Yeah. Không có tiền. This banh mi is really good. Look at the bread. Look at the crunch. Lovely work.
Nice and warm.
Ching.
This one's huge. What, this one?
No.
Oh, good.
I did miss Saigon banh mi's though. They are different. They're nice. These are the banh mi that everyone knows in the West. Hanoi's has their own style banh mi.
They have like grilled meat, but we didn't find a good spot. Soups in the north, I think, are better.
Yeah, they're much better.
But banh mi is in the south. Well, we was gonna go to one of the most famous banh mi spots in Saigon, but it's shut. But it opens tomorrow.
Yeah, no worries. It is massive though.
Yeah, it's very different.
Like the banh mi's you get, they're very different. They put loads of pasta, which is lovely. But the actual sandwich itself is humongous. So if you're going there, maybe start to begin with sharing, and then if you're still hungry, share another one.
I've heard that some people ask them to like give half.
So this is the temple. There was a lady outside that when she saw us wanting to go to the temple, looked at me and smiled and went, hey. So we came to this temple in Tao Dien not long before the start of our trip, and it's much busier now.
Do you want to go in and see my grandma?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't really know where she is, but...
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, look how stunning it is. Have you got your phone?
Yeah, it's in my pocket.
This is such a beautiful temple, and they're not even done building it yet.
They haven't allocated every room yet for like, I guess, like people or like prayer rooms.
Yeah, there are lifts to go up. So they have like all these floors to the temples, and this is what Tia meant. They usually allocate each floor to something like prayer rooms or just shrines and stuff, and they haven't finished doing that. So there's a lot of work to be done. When was this temple built?
I think within the last 10 years.
And it's humongous, so there's a lot of work to do.
But there's a lot around that are like 200 years old or more. But also like, I think the lower you are, the earlier the person got put into the temple. So all the new people that have passed away are on higher floors.
So peaceful here. So peaceful. They also sealed off this whole part. When we came, we could go around with a car, but I think because it's too busy, they're like, no. So we went to pray, went to the temple, and then we went to get some gifts.
Lots of gifts for ourselves, for everyone.
And it's the best place to get gifts. We literally managed to finish off every gift that we needed to get.
Well, it's good if you're like somewhat religious, and it's nice because they bless everything before it's sold.
And
it's a bit nice.
And we only spent like £50, or just a bit under. So
yeah, and some of the stuff that we got is really
really
you can't
good.
find it anywhere else.
Nah, no, yeah.
And we got some really good like green oil, like medicinal oil for when we're sick.
So hot.
Yeah, so hot. And our bike's in the sun.
It's so hot.
You do have to bring cash.
Yeah, bring cash, because otherwise they have to use like this Vietnamese bank transferring method, and we don't have a Vietnamese account, so we can't do it. So just bring cash if you're a foreigner.
And everyone's super respectful because it's still a temple.
And
you leave your shoes outside, so wear socks if you have a bit of a thing about your feet being out.
You can leave your helmets anyway. No one's gonna steal anything anyway if we're at a temple. Something.
Bye.
Daddy, can we go? Look at the wires.
They're at like the plates.
Where's plates and spoons? Không mưa.
Cái này chưa?
Không. Isn't it where? Isn't it where the teacups are? I really want to eat that.
We're in Disneyland, but for Sam.
So for those of you who may not know, I'm into this. And I was just basically, we're in the market for an FX3, which is this. And there's an FX30 right here. And I was basically just asking Pia if she knows the difference between an FX30 and an FX3. They are exactly the same in terms of look on the outside, but the sensor on the FX30 is much smaller. And this is the size of the sensor on the FX3. It's considerably bigger. It looks about twice as big, which means that the lenses, for example, the list of lenses here, this one is a 50mm. On a sensor that is this small, there will be a significant crop factor, which means that a 50mm will be times by 1.5 and then up being like maybe like a 65 or a 70mm instead of a 50. So you have to buy much wider lenses to fit this sensor. If you want the look you might want to achieve natively from what the focal length is on the lenses. Whereas this, since the sensor is much bigger, it manages to fill that focal length, making the native lenses useful at their focal length. You also get a much better image quality because there's more pixels. You'll get more light and just overall a better image. Oh, that. What's this here?
It's like a food court.
This is Central Market in Saigon, and we're going to be meeting Tia's family to have a meal here tonight.
Our original plans were scrapped because Jet Benteng is shut.
Yeah, it closes at this time, but it's okay.
I think a lot of people aren't ready to come back yet, so there are some people that have started to come back to work earlier to make some money, but it's not a lot. But it's cute here though.
Yeah, it's nice. Let me just see if by the front it's full of shops. Behind it, there's the food court. So there's a hủ tiếu or bún chả. Look at this sheer amount of motorbikes. all motorbikes, and there's more on the other side. We're at the airport. We're not leaving Vietnam yet, but we were called for support from the aunties just in case they were overweight. So we were the kind of like backup plan. But we've made it. It's like 10 o'clock now, so we've finished. And now we're gonna go back to the hotel. It's crazy here. I can't imagine when we actually have to leave. Really easy to leave the motorbike here, but I think we can see it. Where is it? Is this one? I think it's this one.
It is this one.